birthday girl. How old are you today?
I'm 33 today.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling... I'm feeling grateful to be 33 because that means I made it through another year. This is a hard year for me, but it's okay. I'm feeling better.
Hi, Renee. You getting your bathing suit on?
Yeah!
What's the name of this beach?
Killarney Lake.
Killarney Beach.
I was going you.
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear mama, happy birthday to you. Yay!
Mama's birthday!
What did you wish for?
Can't tell ya.
Did you forget to make a wish?
No, I made one.
Wow, I wonder what it was.
I wonder what it was.
So there you have it, guys. That was our trip to Fredericton for Jess's birthday. But I have a little confession to make. That wasn't actually our first time in Fredericton, and our first time in Fredericton was a special trip as well. I don't want to say it was just as special because Jess's birthday is a pretty special occasion, but this trip, our first time there, we have to rewind the clocks and, well, let me explain. So they walked and walked and walked till they came to a very fancy restaurant. What is this place, said Victoria. I've never heard of it. They don't even advertise on TV. Are you sure I'm going to like it? Go inside and look out the back window, said Grandma. Wow, said Victoria. Okay, so the book that I'm reading to Irie right there, it's one of her favorite books of all time. It's also one of my favorite books to read to her because I know she loves it so much. It's written by the famous Canadian author Robert Munsch. I know you parents out there, you definitely know who Robert Munsch is. He's got it. He's got the juice when it comes to writing kids books. We are big fans of Robert Munsch here. And this book is called Swamp Water. It's about this little girl, her name is Victoria, and it's her special day, and her grandmother wants to take her out to a special restaurant for this day. The way the book goes, Victoria and her grandmother are walking through town, and Victoria is pleading with her grandmother to take her to these different restaurants that she sees along the way, and her grandmother keeps saying, no, it needs to be really special. We eat at these places all the time. They're no good. They get to this one place, the place that her grandmother deems as the special restaurant, and Victoria loses it. She goes crazy. It is ultra special. There's a pond in the back with ducks, and it's just this sounds like a really dope spot to eat. Once they sit down, Victoria antagonizes the waiter, trying to order all these things that are definitely not fancy at all. And there comes a point where the waiter asks what she wants to drink, and Victoria asks for swamp water. And If you guys are anything like me, I mean, like growing up, I definitely had swamp water. If you don't know what swamp water is, it's basically, you remember like fast food restaurants when they would just give you the empty cup and you'd go to the machine and you could put in whatever you want? Well, obviously kids are just gonna like mix them all together. So that is swamp water, in case you didn't know. In the book, Victoria tries to order swamp water at this fancy restaurant, and that's when the waiter officially blows a gasket. Anyways, this restaurant, the fancy restaurant, is actually in Fredericton, and it's the Crown Plaza Hotel in Fredericton. If you guys didn't know that, fun fact for the day. So when we were in Fredericton for the first time, we put 2 and 2 together and we realized like, hey, this is the place. And we told Irie, she was with us, we're like, Irie, this is the fancy restaurant. And she was going crazy, and because of COVID and all that nonsense, they didn't let us actually go into the restaurant. I think it was closed. Okay, so we're just at the Crown Plaza Hotel here in Fredericton. Right across the street, you guys see the theater behind me? This is it. This is the hotel that is referenced in the book. And it's actually a hilarious book. It's one of my favorite ones to read to Irie. But it was pretty cool to take her there and just show her this place that, you know, we all thought was make-believe, but it's an actual real place. Really cool. So that's what made our first time in Fredericton like super cool and special for us. But it definitely doesn't take the cake for most special time in Fredericton. I mean, come on guys, that has to go to Jess on her birthday. I mean, we'll be back. We'll be back. I feel like we really have to explore these cities more in depth. We're in St. John so much because we live here, obviously. We need to go back to Moncton. I feel like there's a battle. There's definitely a battle. Who has the coolest city? I mean, I know we are repping St. John pretty hard, but let us know, guys, who has the title for coolest city in New Brunswick? I mean, Rothsay was looking pretty sweet in our last video, but I mean, I wouldn't say that is like, you know, one of the big 3, you know? Anyways, that's all we have for you in this video, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you made it to this point, drop a big fat thumbs up on the video. Helps us out a lot. As always, subscribe. If you haven't already, please subscribe, guys. It's actually free. And again, most of our viewers, like 80%, are not subscribed. So please guys, subscribe. It really does help us. That is all for now. I hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this video. I don't know. When do you guys like to watch? Anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. I feel like I always do this thing, but I don't know. I feel like I want to try something else, but I don't know.